Alright, where I go? Welcome everyone, my name is Rox and thank you again for joining me on another episode. I lost my train of words right there. Welcome to another episode of Is It Worth It? Today I'm going to be reviewing Thief for the Xbox 360. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, subscribe and don't forget to share and rate the video. So what is Thief? Thief is a stealth game with all the goodies that I like. Sneaking around dark corners, hiding in shadows, stealing valuables, and taking on some baddies. Set in a gothic European fictional city, the environments at first seem nice and beautiful, but after a while the world just becomes dull and boring. You move around in the darkness stealing loot for your own personal collection or because you accepted a job from someone. It's a first-person view a la Mirror's Edge parkour sort of thing, which is different for me since I'm so used to third-person like Splinter Cell and Assassin's Creed, so I had to get used to having only to see what's in front of me. Although there were segments where it goes into third-person when scaling certain areas on walls. Elements from Splinter Cell, Assassin's Creed, and Mirror's Edge are quite present here. I, for one, like it because it has all the hallmarks of a great stealth gameplay. Unfortunately, that's where all the good ends. The controls take a while to get used to, especially since the left trigger is the same button for sprinting and jumping. The city is big and you are free to roam, but it isn't like GTA. The way the city is set up is like a grid. The city is the main area, but other districts are accessed only through a gateway. In other words, you can't be in the entire city at once. You have to activate the next district, and that makes you leave your current location and spawn you in the next one. Just like Sam Fisher, Garrett, the story's main character, has many gadgets to use that he can utilize to his advantage. He carries a mechanical bull with him that carries everything from water arrows to explosives. Garrett runs through roofs, planks, and windows, and he uses tools like a thing called the claw to help him reach and pull himself up in certain areas. Picks to crack and open windows and safe or locks. You steal jewelry, trinkets, and paintings, bracelets, anything with value. Some you keep to display in your collection at the Watchtower, which is also your home base, but most of it is for trading for weapons, armor, perks, and upgrades like enhancing your focus vision, which help you detect interactions and loot.
I would have went for the pickle jar pass, so a lot more weight.
Garrett. Shit. I see you still can't work a door. You don't come to see me, you don't write. I thought both you and Aaron had been killed in the mansion attack. Where the hell have you been?
I don't know.
You don't know. Fine. Forget it.
The story is that this city is being tormented by a baron and also a plague that is ravishing through the lower class citizens. While they plan an uprising and you as the master thief is basically taking advantage of the situation to steal stuff for yourself or for anyone who pays you a hefty coin. But after you get knocked out and lose time from your memory, you are the target of this baron, and also you are being haunted by your dead partner. And somehow those two are connected. The story is not very compelling as the gameplay, and unfortunately the story soon suffers from it. None of the characters stand out. Even the main character is uninteresting. In fact, for the first 4 chapters of this game is kind of dull. You almost go through them without any resistance or opposing factor, and these chapters aren't short. The environments are dark and gloomy, and eventually that spills over to the atmosphere and experience. At first, running through the city felt good, but I couldn't help but feel a little restrained as a lot of the free climbing was actually limited to special areas. Unlike in Assassin's Creed where you can just run up on any wall, for example. The voice acting is so mundane and kind of like lack thereof personality that I almost quit because during the first 4 chapters the novelty started to wear on me. There was no challenge to what I was doing. Infiltrating buildings and homes was no challenge at all. And another thing, where the hell was everybody? By design, the city looks like it should have hundreds of people living in it, but every bedroom or street outside was practically empty of people. I felt like I was running through a ghost town most of the time. I just felt the city was too empty for the size of it. There are 8 chapters to complete, and at the end of each, you get a score on how you played the game. Were you a stealthy cat or a killing predator? These statistics are for you, or I'm not really sure if it's shared with the community. I have to say, though, that the second half of this game is the better experience by far. Finally, your intelligence and wit get put to the test with puzzle solving and stealth techniques to use for your maneuvering in the dark and the takedowns. Finally, the fun begins because the challenges appear. On top of that, the settings and locations improve better with design and underground layers, hospitals, and even an underground city.
So, what does Aaron have to do with Moira?
Do you believe in ghosts?
Huh?
Spirits? You know, the dead coming back to haunt the living, punish them.
You think Aaron's haunting you?
I don't know, perhaps.
One of the best parts in the game takes place at the asylum. This game went from first-person stealth action to horror survival in the next chapter. This gave me goosebumps, and I was actually terrified wandering about the hallways. It was by far the most engaging and entertaining part of the game. It became supernatural and scary, and on top of it, there was these humanoid beings that lurked in the dark. You couldn't kill them, but it was every time they alerted, they had these glowing eyes, and they always looked for you, and it always gave me the sense of always trying to run away. I swear, the tension was high. It was very cool and very scary. This game definitely picks up after Chapter 4, so if you guys play this game, just hang in there because it gets better after that. The music has me at odds because at one hand the ambience of silence and sometimes the music and the orchestrated cutscenes were cool, but then in action scenes, I got an industrial house dub mix. Sometimes it would be so loud that it would drown the sounds of my surrounding. It was quite distracting and annoying. Something else. This game has bugs that need to be fixed. Sometimes dialogue would be dropped and you couldn't hear what the characters would be saying, or the voices would follow you from one room over to another area, like if the person was standing right next to you, but yet you left that area a long time ago. Also, frame drops would occur from time to time, and textures from buildings and even clothing worn by the NPCs would be badly rendered. The game froze on me twice. As well, I don't know if it was my Xbox or if the game itself, but I'm blaming the game because of all its pre-existing issues. So, is the game worth its MSRP of $59.99? No, this game has issues, and I'm talking technical issues. Sometimes commands would be unresponsive, and also the first half of the game is dull and boring. The uninteresting character development, I didn't care for any of them, and the weak storyline almost makes this a rant. But it's the second half of the game that saves it. The replayability is moderate. After you beat the game, you do want to go back and find all of what you missed, but with better upgrades and abilities. But once all this is collected, I see this game simply fading away in the shadows. Pick it up at $29.99 or simply rent it. I save a month's time of gameplay with this game and you'll be satisfied with it. Did you guys play it? For any of you who have played it, what did you guys think? Did you guys think it's worth $60? For me, I like stealth games, and I thought I was really going to like this game, and for the most part, only the second half only delivered for me. But I can't recommend the game for more than what I suggested it to you guys, $30. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you guys are interested, here are the opinions of other websites.
Evening.
Again, you guys, my name is Rox, and I want to say thank you so much for giving me your time and also supporting the channel. Please don't forget to share it, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Also, I'm going to be putting up a list of upcoming reviews. upcoming reviews. So hopefully you guys won't miss it, and make sure you subscribe so you won't. Again, you guys, my name is Rox, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello everyone, Rox here with a message that I want your support for this channel. Help me reach 100,000 subscribers by 2015, and we can do this by sharing my reviews, rants, and commentaries on every social media on the web. All you need to do is share, like, comment, and make sure to subscribe. It's free, fast, and easy. You guys, sincerely, in advance, I want to say thank you for your support and encouragement to keep coming back, because you never know when I'll be putting something else up that you might like. Again, you guys, don't forget to share the video and subscribe. My name is Rox, and I'll see you guys next time.